I think I share also the view that we are probably over-regulated for different reasons than what most people raise this issue for. My frustration with regulation is where it raises barriers to entry for business. So a lot of sectors in South Africa that are regulated, I think we are a very risk-sensitive country, and I think probably for a developing country, we are in a little bit of an extreme. I'll give you an example. Let's look at the banking sector. I mean, it's quite a dynamic area now, financial services. There's a lot of internet solutions that are being proposed to banking itself. There are people who are challenging the bricks and mortar model of banking. But what are our regulations saying? If you want to start a bank in South Africa, you need to deposit 250 million to the Reserve Bank. Doesn't matter what size of bank you are going to establish. So that kind of regulation, I think, is something we need to look at because you've got to deal with all sorts of risks to the system, systematic risk. But I think you also have got to balance that with the need for entry and for people who could challenge the incumbents. So, and I speak with a lot of entrepreneurs, just like I speak with businesses. I know that there's so many people in this country with a potential, who could potentially be entering the banking sector, but the structure of the regulation. We had a debate with the Reserve Bank about this, and we invited the Kenyans looking at mobile money and so on. And it was extraordinary what the attitude of our regulators to new technologies. And you can look at various sectors. I mean, whether you look at telecommunications in general, you'll find a similar problem. So I think that there is a need probably to relook at how we are regulating various sectors. Energy is another one. I mean, the reason you have ESCOM structured the way it is a function of regulation. It's a function of government policy. Now, if you want entrepreneurship, people who will challenge, people who will build power stations so that you can actually check whether ESCOM is efficient or not, you can't do that without having people putting power stations privately. But our regulations won't allow that. So I think that we need to move beyond just this issue that regulation is about red tape, is about registering businesses. I think there are more fundamental questions about regulation that I think would be more enduring and transformative.